And I know, and you know, and we all know, it goes like that smell. It smells so well, my nose.
Hi guys, today I have another wax haul for you, and this time it is from the Goose Creek Home Fragrance Company. And I've talked about Goose Creek before in my empties videos and stuff. I really like this company. I used to like their candles, and then when I got into wax melts heavily over probably the past couple, 2.5, 3 years, I started trying their wax melts. And actually, it wasn't probably 2 years or so, because at first I heard how soft they were, that everyone was complaining about how messy, ishy soft they were, and how they were soy, and so I stayed away from them for quite a while, because I prefer paraffin wax. And then I finally broke down and tried one, and it was quite a while ago. I can't even remember the first scent that it was. It probably was... I honestly can't remember what it was, but it was probably the Burlwood and Oak, actually. And I tried them, and I was pleasantly surprised, very pleasantly surprised, actually. This company is very professional. Great candles, amazing wax melts, in my opinion. I would say out of all the wax melts, I get a consistent good throw from pretty much every scent. There might be like one or two. I think with any wax company, you're going to get hits or misses, but for being consistent, this company is pretty consistent with throw, I will say that. So, as you can see, I have Goose Creek's wax melts stacked up on there, and I'm just going to go through and just talk briefly about the ones that I got. Now, I did purchase multiples of some of them, and then I stocked up quite a bit on my favorite scents. So I did make quite a big purchase, but the reason why is because they were having a huge sale. Every once in a while, they have pretty good sales, and they were doing a 50% off their candles, which is an amazing deal, and then they were also doing 40% off their wax melts, which are these, which are amazing, and which is an incredible deal because they retail for $4, but at 40% off, that brings them down to $2.40. So that's a pretty good price. In fact, in my opinion, that's a steal for these because I like them that much. So for $2.40 for one of these, that's when it's time to stock up on these, because that's when you're going to get the best savings and you're going to get the best bang for your buck. Do I think that these are worth it at the full price at $4? I'm not going to lie. Some of them I think are. Yeah. So they're $3.40 a lot. That, at least it's lower than the retail price. But like I said, when they have the 40% off on the wax melt sale, when they're $2.40, that's when it's time to stock up on them. So I have a couple new spring and summer scents here, and then I also have a couple, well, for sure one of the new fall scents I've been wanting to try from them. And then all the other scents are ones that have been out for a long time, or, are just classics in my opinion. They're like a clamshell, here's a close-up. This one is Strawberry Lemonade Cupcake, which is a spring and summertime release. And you can see on the bottom, it's 2.5 ounces of wax, so it's the same amount of wax that you would get at Walmart in like a regular clamshell like this. That's 6 cubes come in it. Same thing with the Goose Creek ones. You open it up, and you also get the 6 triangles to snap off. So it's the same amount of wax, the 2.5 ounces. Really good. Great wax. Now, I have to admit, when I first started with Goose Creek's wax melts, they were even softer than this. They have adjusted or adapted the wax a little bit over the year, I noticed, and now they are a little bit better blend. So it is a Para-soy blend. There's definitely soy or vegetable wax in this. It is soft like that, but it's not messy. You can definitely feel that there is still paraffin in it, which is great. Like I said, the throw on these is usually very consistent all around, in my opinion. So I'm just going to talk briefly about them. The first one that I'll talk about is this one, and I picked up 2 of these. And this is just a really great scent. Now, I know that it was a spring and summertime scent, the Strawberry Lemonade Cupcake, but this is an amazing bakery scent that could be had all year round. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm smelling the other one that I have here in my hand. Now, the thing I like about this is even though it has lemon in it, lemonade, it's not overbearing on the lemon. You can really, it's mainly a strawberry shortcake, cupcake kind of a scent like that. Like that's what you're mainly smelling. It smells incredible. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It also kind of smells like a strawberry candy or like a taffy almost. You get the creaminess, but then there's also that strawberries and cream kind of vibe going on. You can tell there's lemon in this, but it's just a supporting role way in the background. That smells so beautiful. It almost smells like the strawberry quick that you would add, like the powder you would add to your milk when you were a kid, you know? Like it has that kind of a vibe to it. Very, very beautiful scent. Okay, the next one is one that I had wanted to try for quite a while. I had gotten the candle in this quite a while ago, and it didn't really have the throw like I wanted in the candle, so I got the wax melt. And I've been searching for a good cotton candy scent for quite a while. This one's called Spun Sugar. Look at that picture. That looks scrumptious, doesn't it? Now, this one is a beautiful light blue wax. And this one... This one is not your true cotton candy scent. You can smell the sugar. It's very sugary, but it's more of a raspberry kind of a scent. I'm smelling raspberry, strawberry, almost like a raspberry Kool-Aid or something. So it does smell sugary. I wouldn't say it's an authentic cotton candy scent though, but it does smell very, very good. Okay, the next one is another scent that I like. Oops, I put that one upside down on accident. And the next one is another one that I like to melt a lot in summer. This type of scent is orange vanilla or the dreamsicle scent. And this one, the wax, is a kind of like a light orange color. It's picking up a little bit lighter on camera than it is. It's more like a creamy light orange. And this smells amazing. It smells just like a dreamsicle. You're getting that vanilla and then the orange. And it's not a citrus bright orange. It's more of a creamy orange like you would expect. So it smells just like a dreamsicle. Very, very nice. Perfect for summer in my opinion. Okay, then let's go up back this way. The next one is, it's called Warm Wishes. Now, I wanted to try a vanilla from Goose Creek. And because a lot of their other scents have vanilla in them, so I wanted to try just a straight up vanilla. And as you can see, it's got the picture of a nice white vanilla cake, white frosting. And the wax on this one is a beautiful vanilla cream color. And it's a very nice vanilla, guys. It has... Now, I've smelt this vanilla before, though. This isn't like a groundbreaking scent or anything. I've smelt this oil before. It smells like just like a cakey vanilla. I'm not getting a ton of frosting. It smells more like the cake, like it's a true vanilla cake. Very nice. Now, this next one is one that's pretty special in my opinion. This one is called Strawberry Jam, and I've tried a ton of strawberry scents from vendors. Strawberry is another note I noticed that I have a hard time with from manufacturers. Like when you go into a store and buy the wax, sometimes it doesn't always smell authentic. This one is the best retail strawberry I've ever smelled so far. It smells so authentic. The wax is a kind of like a raspberry color. And it smells literally like preserves or jam. It almost even has that strawberry, like the seeds. Like, I mean, it just is so realistic, it's unbelievable. This one is one, I mean, now we're in the fall, so this is one that, now that I know how amazing it is, I will definitely stock up on, maybe not right away, but I'll get it, and I'll probably melt this a lot next summer. This is really, really good. Amazing. Definitely the best retail strawberry I've ever tried. Okay, the next one is one that I purchased quite a few of. You can see I got them all here. So this one is Campfire Marshmallow. And it's got the marshmallows and then the toasty marshmallow there on the stick. And this one is just a really nice gray color. And it smells amazing. Now, this one is also one of the better marshmallow scents. Like, a lot of times when you get like a marshmallow campfire type scent, it's always super dominant on the campfire, and then you just kind of get like a vanilla in there. This one, you actually smell a fluffy marshmallow. It smells like an actual fluffy marshmallow. But then in the background, it definitely has all that toastiness. You know, definitely smoky in the background. I really like this a lot. This is totally right up my alley with all of like the smoky campfire going on in the background. But the thing I like about this one, again, so much is that you can actually smell the fluffy marshmallow. Now this one I have melted before, and it is a lighter one, so, you know, like I said before, Goose Creek, usually they throw consistently good. This is one that I've noticed is a little bit lighter, and I think it is because it is such a, you know, an authentic marshmallow scent, and marshmallows obviously, you know, have a light scent anyways. Okay, now this one is one of the new fall scents. I was really excited about this one, and I've purchased 2 of this one as well. And this is Cabin in the Woods. Out of all the new fall scents by Goose Creek, this is the one that I really wanted to try. I was really looking forward to this one, and it's a really nice dark green color wax, kind of a brownish green actually. And this one smells absolutely incredible. I'm getting a boozy vibe from it. I'm getting a smoky vibe. I'm getting a vanilla vibe, definitely vanilla-y, like a vanilla woods. In fact, you want to know what it smells like? I got it right here. It smells very similar to Sensational's Vanilla Woods. So you get this one says right here, oak leaves and vanilla, and that's exactly what this smells like. So there's no doubt in my mind that this must have oak in it and vanilla. It's not exactly the same. The Goose Creek one does smell a little bit more, I don't know if I want to say cologne, like more of a cologne kind of a vibe, but it's that same kind of scent. So if you like Sensational's Vanilla Woods, I would recommend this. Very, very nice. So glad that I tried this. Okay, the next one is another fall scent, and this one is called Harvest Hayride. And I like scents that actually smell like hay. I'm weird like that. I like my earthy, weird scents. Now, Sensationals had a melt last year called Autumn Hayride, where you could actually smell like that, almost like a honey tobacco hay kind of a vibe. This one is not quite as authentic like that. This is kind of like an orangish red color. And this one smells really good, but it doesn't necessarily smell like hay. It's more kind of just like painting a picture of a harvest hayride, if you will, in the fall. This one I'm getting a very dominant spice vibe. It smells almost like just an amazing fall potpourri is what I'm getting. So I'm getting all those kind of spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove definitely, anise I think for sure. Just all of those, but then it also has the woodsiness in there, the crispness in there. I'm getting like the leaves kind of a scent like that. I'm also getting like a almost like a aftershave kind of a scent. There is a soapiness to this, definitely. There is soap. So I'm getting like a kind of like a masculine soap quality as well. It smells really nice. Like I said, kind of a high-end potpourri scent is what it reminds me of. Okay, the next one is a favorite from Goose Creek, and I've purchased this many times from them. I picked up 2 of them this time, and it's called Crunchy Leaves. And this is very similar to like Yankee Candle's Autumn Leaves, or like Better Homes and Gardens, Crisp Fall Leaves, Sensational Autumn Leaves. I would say it's probably closest to like Yankee Candle's Autumn Leaves, where it's like a super musky version of this kind of a scent. The color is like a brownish orange color. And yeah, this is amazing. Oh, love it, love it, love it. It has to have juniper in it, pine. It's got the, you know, just a super musky quality to it. Now, I think they also said that there's apple in this one. And I remember smelling apple more dominantly in the past when I bought this, but I'm not smelling it a whole bunch this time, which is good. I prefer my Crunchy Leaves scent to just be kind of more musky and outdoorsy like that. So yeah, I like this a lot. This is amazing. I highly recommend this. It's a very quintessential fall kind of a fragrance in my opinion. Okay, the next one is another one that I've purchased many times from Goose Creek, and it is called Burlwood and Oak. And this one is a very nice, kind of a gray color wax. And this one is a very masculine scent, definitely. It is basically a dupe for Mahogany Teakwood by Bath & Body Works. I also thought it smelled a lot like the Bath & Body Works candle, Bow Ties and Bourbon. They kind of have that vibe where the oak, you can kind of detect the oak with like the soapiness and stuff. This does have that kind of soapy quality as well, like a masculine cologne. It smells like Mahogany Teakwood, so it does have a cologne vibe to it. Very nice. This one does throw very well too. The next one is one of my all-time favorite Goose Creek scents. I think it is so freaking beautiful. It's not even funny. And this is Vanilla Wonderland. And this, look at that picture for one thing. Oh my gosh. Snow-capped everything. Oh, so beautiful. Now, this is probably a Christmas scent, but it smells so incredible. I'm not going to just melt it at Christmas color. It's a gray color. And this is just an amazing, one of the best vanilla and peppermint blended scents I've ever smelled. That's another thing I usually get afraid of. If I see peppermint in a scent description, I usually run. I think that it's overdone, it overpowers everything. Not with Goose Creek, they know how to blend. This is an amazing vanilla. That's what it is, it's a vanilla scent. With a peppermint in the background, and it also has musk, and that's what I think makes it, just tops it off. It's an amazing musky vanilla peppermint scent. Highly recommend that. That's very, very nice. And then now we're down to the last one, which is definitely my all-time favorite Goose Creek melt, and I usually stock up on this scent, Patchouli. And their patchouli is definitely a classic for me. It's very, very strong. It's a mossy green color. And speaking of moss, this is definitely what this patchouli is. It's a very mossy patchouli. I'm getting like some cedarwood, I think. I'm getting a whole bunch of dirty patchouli and a whole bunch of wet mossiness going on. You can see the picture there with all the moss and patchouli leaves. Very, very definitive patchouli scent in my opinion. Throws for days, lasts for days, love it. And I'm going to pan the camera over so you can see that I actually stocked up and bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then with this one, 9 total. So I definitely stocked up on them. Usually when I order from Goose Creek, I will stock up on their patchouli because it is, like I said, pretty much my favorite scent from them, period. Okay, so that was my recent Goose Creek haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if any of these scents sound interesting to you or if you guys have tried any of them and what you think of them. I think they are definitely a quality company. Like I said, their wax melts, in my opinion, are some of my favorites for a retail company. I still like Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens the best, but I would say that this company is right up there with pretty close to those. The quality is just unbelievable in my opinion. Yes, they could definitely have some more scents and stuff like that. They definitely don't have like the scent selection as other companies, but pretty dang good. So yeah, this was my Goose Creek haul. I'm pretty satisfied with it. So until the next time, guys, smell well.